And welcome in to the Spencer Fieldhouse. Tim Soper and Hank Ambrose with you this evening for one Lakes Conference duel and then a couple non-conference duels. Basically, it's triangular between Spencer, Spirit Lake, and Humboldt. Hank, should be a great night for some wrestling.
It is going to be a great night for wrestling, and I'll tell you what, I'm from Webster City, Iowa originally, so I was right in that NCC conference with the Humboldt Wildcats. So I watched a lot of Humboldt Wildcats growing up. I wrestled against a lot of Humboldt Wildcats growing up. That was definitely a rivalry. Now that I'm in my new home of Spencer, Iowa, it's pretty cool to be in this triangular with you, Tim, to be able to call this as a Humboldt drives up about an hour and a half to take on Spencer and Spirit Lake Park.
Yeah, Humboldt, a ton of wrestling tradition as well as Spirit Lake Park and Spencer. So the way the schedule lays out tonight, kind of got pre-match going on between Spirit Lake and Humboldt. There'll be some JV matches on that white and pink mat you see in the distance as well. But Spirit Lake and Humboldt going to get things started. And then they're going to do a Hall of Fame night here. So a pretty cool event here. Looks like they're bringing in the pet band. It's kind of all hands on deck for this triangular between the Wildcats, Tigers, and Indians. But Spencer and Humboldt will be the middle one. We won't have play-by-play for that, but we'll have the camera on, so make sure you can kind of stay tuned for that. And then the final one for the night, Spirit Lake Spencer, the Highway 71 rivalry. Should be a lot of fun between those two schools, so should be a lot of fun just overall, Hank.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun, and I'd like to remind you that our live stream coverage is powered by Premier Communications, and you can find us online at exploreokoboji.com under the Sports tab, at the live video feed, or on YouTube at Explore Okoboji. We have your starting lineups and pregame show coming up in just a little bit. What do you say we get into them?
Yeah, why don't we thank our pregame sponsor, that is Lakes Regional Healthcare, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
And we are back here in Spencer. We'll get the video seems to be frozen a little bit on us, but we'll get that fixed. But first, we'll thank our starting lineups sponsor, at Central Bank and Central Insure, there to make it happen for you.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
And back in Spencer, again, thanks to Central Bank and Central Insure for our starting lineups. And of course, we'll kind of play these by ear, as with any wrestling duel, Hank. We'll keep an ear out and keep an eye on track wrestling and who is actually out on the mat. But for Spirit Lake, kind of going from 106 all the way to heavyweight, we can see the likes of Tyson DeWall, Kyson Jalis, as well as Justin Baumgarn, Bo Barnhart, Tori Jallis, Keegan Vandehoof, Nick Frangenberg, Stephen Money, Silas Boone, Wyatt Whitrock, and Austin Hansen. And then maybe sprinkle in a few as weights get filled in throughout this duel. For Spencer, from 106 to heavyweight, Caden Gress, couple open weights, Easton Beeler, Dylan Backham, Paxton Lang, Jerome Hollingsworth, Wyatt Hine, Levi Johnson, Cohen Roth, Cade Freeman, Temi Otaniyi, Talon Lorenzen, and Jake Shipper. And for the Wildcats, Carson Ireland, Sam Knight, Henry Kramer, Johnny Hayden, Kyler, was it Sirks?
Yes.
Sirks. Tyson Clarkin, Owen Mayle, Jackson Kirkhoff, Braden Downs, Trey Alhamid, Landon Halverson, Brody Hendricks, Cale Donahue, and Aiden Fiengo. So looking at both Spirit Lake and Spencer, kind of first glance at these, Humboldt has a complete lineup, so you want to win the ones you can win right away.
Most certainly you do, and you know what? Humboldt's been a really good wrestling program for the last decade or so now. They've brought in a lot of talent. Of course, that's reminiscent of how good their track and field, their cross country, and even football has been. They do such a great job with their weightlifting program and their speed training program, and it's obviously transitioned over into how they perform athletically. So again, I'm just super excited for this triangular tonight. Like you said, Tim, the first matchup will be between Spirit Lake Park and the Humboldt Wildcats. We just saw the captains meet 1 moment ago, and the live PA is going on right now.
Yeah, we'll kind of see if they go through a full lineups or if they might introduce all the starters here for all three teams. So we got a little bit of time here before we get started, so I think we might step aside, and then we'll have our first duel between Spirit Lake and Humboldt. Not sure what weight they're starting at, but when they do start and when that whistle blows, we'll have it for you right here on Explore Live Video, powered by Premier Communications.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest teams support student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we provide safe and reliable electric power to our members. Reliability is our daily priority. We keep safety at the forefront of every job we do.
Powering communities, improving lives at your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians!
And welcome back as we are getting ready for this double duel tonight. First it will be Spirit Lake Park and Humboldt on the mat. As they've gone through the starting lineups, they've also played the national anthem, good rendition by the Spencer Pep Band. And we are ready to go. And want to mention our officials. Got Caleb Ashore and Colton O'Hearn. I think it was Colton O'Hearn all the way from Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, too.
I know. That was
they made sure to say Tulsa.
Quite a trek here for a double duel, but that's how big of a deal this one is here tonight. We'll see what weight we're going to start at. I don't see it posted anywhere yet. Do you?
I do not, but I'm thinking it might be down towards 38, 45, around there.
I was going to say, these don't look like 106-pounders is really what I'm getting at.
This is around the middle of the class. And
So
who knows, I could be off, too.
Yeah, we'll take a look at track wrestling. That'll help as well. And I think we'll have a full PA tonight, too. He might be able to kind of keep us going. So kind of let everyone know when we find out.
And there are two mats going on, but we are going to be focused on the varsity mat tonight.
Yep, which is the purple one that you see nearest you on Explore Live Video. And the white one with kind of the pink trim will be the JV match, or the JV mat this evening.
Looks like there's some discussion going on over on the JV mat. Maybe some confusion or something going on holding up the matches. Oh, we're good to go here on varsity, though.
Yeah, so we'll see what weight we have here. As it is Spirit Lake Park. We do know they're in the red and black singlets. And Humboldt, they're in the blue and white singlets, also some gold in there as well. So right away, the Spirit Lake wrestler, kind of a front headlock, but the Humboldt wrestler able to bounce out of it. It did not announce who was who just yet. Looks like we're at 157. Nick Frangenberg out there against Braden Downs.
I was a little off then.
So 157 was the starting weight. So Nick Frangenberg out there.
The varsity duel started at
Here we go.
157 on the mat right now for Spirit Lake is Nick Frangenberg.
And Downs for Humboldt. Trying to finish that single. Frangenberg doing a good job keeping his balance. And will get out of bounds. So 157 our starting weight. Frangenberg against Downs.
And for those that do not know, Spirit Lake Park is the conglomeration of Spirit Lake Wrestling and Harris Lake Park area wrestling.
So a few Harris Lake Park wrestlers making the trip east to join the wrestling squad for the season, and Coach Jeremy Mao for Spirit Lake Park. And Downs a good job trying to power his way through on a double and covers for the 3. And now we'll see if he can get any points before they head out of bounds. Looks like he may be content going out of bounds, and he will. So 3-0 early for Braden Downs of Humboldt.
And if this is your first wrestling match of 2025 that you're tuning into or broadcast, takedowns did move to 3 points this year rather than 2 in years past.
Yes, Scott and I were covering a duel a couple weeks ago in Okoboji, and basically think what you watched in college for years. And the college scoring system has come to high school, and it could come into play here as Downs has Frangenberg on his back. Did he get the full 4 points? He did. Now he's got to just release the hold to get awarded those points. And there he did. So 4 points for Downs. 5 seconds left in this first period. Now he rolled him again and got 2 seconds left. See how many swings he can get out of it. There's the horn, but he does get all 4 of them. So quickly 11-0 in favor of Braden Downs of Braden Downs, of Humboldt.
And something else to note, when you're in a tech fall scenario, they will end the match right at 15. There's not going to be any contention. If you're in a pinning position with the opportunity to give up either 6 compared to 5 team points, once it hits 15, it's 5 team points automatically. No contention.
Yeah, if you're close to pin them, they'll let you try it, but see what happens, and it could come into play here. Good job by Frangenberg keeping that arm, but Downs just rolls the other way on it. Just great 2-on-1 leverage on that wrist. And Downs will cover, get his 4 points, and that is the tech fall in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. So quickly 5-0 in favor of Humboldt in this duel as we head to 165 in a match that should be Stephen Money taking on Trey Al-Hamid.
2 seniors in this matchup. This is going to be exciting to watch, the 165-pound weight class. And if you just joined us, I'm Hank Ambrose. He's Tim Soper. We're on YouTube, Explore Okoboji, and ExploreOkoboji.com. Live video feed powered by Premier Communications. Be sure to go back on YouTube and Explore Okoboji to watch previous live streams, too. A quick takedown from a duck under made by Al-Hamid.
Al-Hamid able to get that. Trying to get my paper updated here.
Al-Hamid applying the pressure with his chest to the back of Stephen Money.
I maybe tried quickly there for a cradle, but Stephen able to get his hand in there and break it up. Now, can Money stand up and get his escape before they go out of bounds? I don't think he did. So I'm going to say he's still down 3-0. And yes, 3-0. I was looking at the big score. I'm like, I don't think it's 5-0, but the way they have the scoreboard set up, big score is the dual score, and then the small ones are the match score. As they try to go out of bounds, Money able to spin around, get his escape point, so 3-1 in favor of Al-Hamid. Now collar and elbow tie. Al-Hamid trying to just kind of wave him through. Again, we do have JV matches going on the distance. Al-Hamid able to get a leg, but Money swipes him away. Now trying to duck down was Money, but Al-Hamid just kind of shoves his head down, buries the head, trying to circle around, can't quite get all the way around as Money has that leg just a hold of it, now he crapses onto a 2 hands for the single leg. Al-Hamid still in the better position, but Stephen Money doing a good job keeping him at bay. Now they're kind of face-to-face again. So, Hank, good job by Money fighting off this takedown.
Yeah, it is a really good job. You know, Al-Hamid is riding him high.
Now he's got that cross face and maybe into a butcher here. If he can get that second hand in there, he could really be in control. Man, did he turn that into a cradle? He might have. See if he can rock him back. Stephen Money in a lot of trouble here as Al-Hamid has him on the back. Don't know if he has both shoulders in position, though. He might have one cradled up there. But no, they did give him the pin. So pin in 1 minute, 52 seconds.
Had him stuck in his lap. You know, usually they either like the lap or the knee to the side, and that time that did the trick. Another 6 points added to the team score. It's now 11-0 in favor of Humboldt.
As we head to 175. Again, we started at 157, so this will be the third weight class. Likely Landon Halverson of Humboldt taking on Silas Boone.
Weight class 175 on the varsity mat, wrestling for Spirit Lake is Silas Boone.
There was another rule change on the season, whether you are familiar with it or not. This year you only need 1 point of contact to be able to get any sort of scoring or takedown when you're trying to stay in bounds. In years past you had to have 2 points of contact, whether that was 2 toes, an elbow and a foot, or therefore.
Already Landon Halverson up to a 6-1 lead as Boone got one escape, but quickly another takedown. So 6-1, your score in favor of Landon Halverson. Now trying that 2-on-1 on the right arm of Boone. And now rocks him back. Humboldt likes their cradles early on. See if Boone can wiggle out of this one. May be kind of stuck here, though. Official looking.
110 to ride.
And I was going to say, Boone trying to kind of bridge out with his head. does roll over, but gives up the 4 near fall points, so it is quickly 10-1 in favor of Landon Halverson.
Humboldt loves the cradle. We saw that just a match ago. Almost got another pin from that first period.
Now Halverson on top. Going to bury the head down, turn it into a half, and see if he can flatten him out. Does. Just kind of very active on top, constantly kind of switching the pressure points on Boone. Now just kind of ride a half. Can't quite roll him over, but Boone being kept busy on the bottom. Now has that one arm barred. He's going to try to roll it over. If he can lock a half with his left arm here, he might be able to flip him over. Doesn't quite have the exposure. He's got 19 seconds to work with. Didn't quite break the 45. Now 10 seconds left in the period. Now he walks that over. See if he can get his near fall points. He does. And Boone got stuck. I thought if he could lift his feet, he could have got out of bounds, but sticks him with 3 seconds left. So 152 on that pinfall, or 57, excuse me.
That makes the dual score 17-0 in favor of Humboldt over Spirit Lake Park.
I want to thank some of our great sponsors tonight for Explorer Live Video, including United Community Bank, Consumers Lumber Company, Northwest Bank, AV. There was a forfeit at 190. Brody Hendricks getting the forfeit, so it is now 23-0 in favor of Humboldt.
This should be a battle of juniors. Wyatt Whitrock versus Cale Donahue, the projected matchup at the 215-pound weight class.
Wait for the official word here. It is Wyatt Whitrock. I like when our pre-match notes match up to what's out there.
I do too. Then it's a scramble if not, you know.
And sometimes, you know, how a duel shakes out. Might have some chess played out there. But it is Wyatt Whitrock against Cale Donahue of Humboldt. Okay, if you're just tuning in, we have Spirit Lake Park. They're in the red and black singlets. Humboldt in their blue and gold singlets.
Live on YouTube and Explore Live Video, both powered by Premier Communications.
Whitrock able to sprawl that leg out and get him back center. Donahue right now kind of the main aggressor. Now trying to suck him in with a couple underhooks. Now just a blast takedown all the way to the back. And maybe he'll just go chest to chest all the way to the pin in 37 seconds. You could tell Donahue was just looking for that power move. Saw the window open and just took it.
Sometimes it just takes one really good move.
29-0 now in favor of Humboldt as we head to heavyweight 285. Should be Aiden Fiengo taking on Austin Hansen. Austin Hansen for Spirit Lake Park and Aiden Fiengo of Humboldt.
And I would like to add there are 2 projected open weight classes at 113 and 120 for Spirit Lake Park. So if you're Spirit Lake Park and if you're thinking head-to-head, dual score, you're going to have to pin out.
Hey, you need to start making some moves. Fiengo, front headlock and a scoop, puts Hansen to his back. And Hansen trying to fight, but some good position here from Fiengo. Able to stick him, this time in 19 seconds. So 35-0 in favor of Humboldt. We knew the Wildcats were going to be tough. They're kind of putting on a show early on here.
Yeah, you know, that's a very tough conference. And Humboldt, we brought it up in the pregame. They do an excellent job with their weight training and their speed training. And, you know, they're so successful in so many different sports. And they have the same kids in every single sport. Multi-sport athletes.
Now to 106. Carson Ireland against Tyson DeWall. DeWall for the Indians against Ireland of the Wildcats. Again, this is the first duel of our triangular tonight. Spirit Lake Park taking on Humboldt. Humboldt and Spencer will be the middle one. We'll have the cameras on for that, but no play-by-play. And then final one will be Spencer and Spirit Lake Park. That'll be third one. About 8 o'clock is what they're guessing for that one. About halfway through this first one Ireland and DeWall. Kind of just cat and mouse game. Both wrestlers feeling each other out, see if they can find some position. Just a dive into the leg by DeWall, but Ireland catches him. Pushes him back up, and now we go back face to face. And kind of a head-to-head there. I think everyone's okay. Oh, they didn't award a takedown on that. Very interesting.
I think Ireland maybe tripped going for the takedown, looking like some sort of blast double or something. And
DeWall caught him, and I thought covered for a quick 3, but official rules, that did not happen. So we're back center. Trying to ankle pick is DeWall. DeWall maybe trying to scoop him around if he could circle and get a takedown, maybe going for more. And now just kind of riding around, right in that front headlock. Now could try to push him through. He's doing everything but getting the 3. Now he's got the 3, maybe looking for more, trying to really wrench that arm. He's got 24 seconds to work with. See if he can scoop him over, and they scoot out of bounds.
Lost that point of contact going out of bounds. They'll move back center, 3-0.
It's Tyson DeWall, I believe, with Spirit Lake's first lead so far.
That's right.
See what he can do with it. Good job breaking down Ireland on the whistle.
10 seconds to go in this first period. It'll be the first match to go to the second period.
The 157 match did go for a brief little bit before the tech fall happened. And there's the whistle, 3-0 in favor of Tyson DeWall over Carson Ireland of Humboldt. As we thank State Farm Insurance, Bank Midwest, the Eye Care Center, Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, Drip Okoboji, and Okoboji Realty. Speaking of Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, kind of where everything's getting started this weekend for the 45th annual Winter Games.
We hope to see you down there. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Yes. As to start the second period, Tyson DeWall is on top and just kind of riding out Carson Ireland. There's one difference still between high school and college. No riding time yet in high school. They haven't added that yet.
No, they have not.
Every other scoring kind of basically what it was in college forever. So now DeWall trying to lock in the legs here. Lots of head pressure onto Ireland. Trying to get his wrist back is what he's trying to do. And now has a half locked in. See if we can rock that over. Ireland doing a good job staying on his belly the best he can. Now, can he get swings? He does. Nope, not quite. Now he's going to get some swings. Now, good job by Ireland breaking free for a second. Gets cross-faced back down. I don't think he can pin him quite from this position, but he can get back points for sure.
Going to need to find that chest-to-chest.
And that was the far way. I thought they were blowing this one dead. And there, you talked about the chest-to-chest. Now he can lift that head, maybe get the pin. Ireland doing a good job fighting the best he can. If you lift the head up, might be able to stick the shoulders down. There it is. Pin for Spirit Lake Park. Tyson DeWall in 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
Yeah, he had him squeezed as soon as he switched into the chest-to-chest position. And, yep, 33 seconds remaining that second period. The first dual score in favor of Spirit Lake Park.
So 35-6 your score. As they do some open weights here, might be a little bit before we see Spirit Lake Park again. Let's thank Steamway Cleaning, McKean's Pub and Grill, Dr. Craig Newell Orthodontics, Spirit Lake Community School District, and Okoboji View in Pub 19. Sam Knight does take that forfeit at 113. We're expecting one more, I think.
And be sure to stick around after this varsity duel. We have not just wrestling, but a Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Of course, Spencer, a lot of wrestling traditions, so a Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Henry Kramer gets a forfeit at 120. Now, this will be interesting when it comes to the Spirit Lake and Spencer duel. Both schools are open at 113 and 120, so maybe we see a little chess match there. Someone sliding up, someone bumping down. trying to steal some points here and there, Hank.
Yeah, we will see. Only time will tell.
So we're at 126. Score now 47-6. Humboldt all but locked up the duel for this contest, but led to 126 should be Kyson Jalis taking on Johnny Hayden.
Well, here we go. Let's see how they start. So far, Johnny, the aggressor, finds that front tie and then releases right away. Gets in on a double now. Hasn't finished quite yet. He'll try to go for a flip. This is a good scramble here between Hayden and Jalis.
And Jalis just has a hold of that back foot and now turns himself into a body lock. If Jalis could get some position here, he might end up on top and kind of works his way through past those legs. You might have yourself a takedown. He does. Good job by Jalis, just kind of sticking with it through the chaos. May have almost flipped him over, but now they go out of bounds. Quite a scramble to start there, Hank, but Jalis able to come out on top, at least on the early part, 3-0. $3-0 in favor of Kyson Jalis. Johnny Hayden trying to kind of scoop his way out, but can't. Trying to sit out, but now Jalis kind of muscles him back into position. May try to roll him over here for a few near fall.
Yeah, you know, they say you got to break the tie before you try a switch or any other maneuver. On the second effort, it'll work for Hayden, making it 3-1.
3-1 in favor of Jalis over Hayden. Spirit Lake Park in the red and black singlets. Humboldt in the blue, white, and gold singlets. Hayden in on another single. We saw last time Jalis very comfortable on defense here. Immediately. Okay, so we also have some. We do have varsity over on the far mat too.
Okay, well, let's stick with this one and then possibly switch. I'll keep an eye over there.
Okay, I'll keep this one. Hayden gets the takedown and we'll run out of time, but it's 4-3 in favor of Hayden over Jalis heading to the second period. I think we had a very quick pin over there.
You'd be correct in saying that in 23 seconds, the Humboldt Wildcat will take it over Bo Barnhart.
I think that was,
or rather,
Justin Baumgarn.
You're right. That's Kyler Sirks.
Yep, Kyler Sirks with a very quick pin. So now it is 53-6 for the dual score. Over on this mat, we do have Kyson Jalis trying for a quick pin, but Johnny Hayden able to roll through and get some room.
And by the way, I have the score 4-3 now.
Yes, 4-3 in favor of Johnny Hayden.
Minute and a half remains in period number 2. Working that outer edge there.
Right now, Jalis trying to get some room. Over on the far mat, we do have Bowden Barnhart taking on Tice Clarkin of Humboldt. Now over here, we could have a potential reversal 3 in favor of Johnny Hayden over Kyson Jalis. Excuse me. Bowden Barnhart and Tice Clarkin over on the far mat.
And I do believe this is 5 unanswered points. Is that correct?
Yes, it was 3-0 on the early takedown, then escape, and then a takedown right before the end of the period, and then another escape to start the second period. The pin over on the far mat. Tice Clarkin picks up that pin in 52 seconds.
30 seconds remain in period number 2 over on the mat you're watching right now.
Fast and furious here, Hank.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Report to mat number 2.
Dual scores now 59-6. It's 5-3 over here.
And they're going to have officials time just so Hayden can adjust his headgear. We have 144 heading over to the far mat. Tori Jalis taking on Owen Mail.
And I hope I don't jinx this, but no blood time either so far.
Nothing yet.
You know, that clogs it up sometimes.
A very Very quick running duel so far. No blood time, but we got a headgear time going on right now, I guess you could say.
Yep.
So far, Matt, is Tori Jalis and Owen Mail. Don't think we can fit both both mats onto our camera, though.
Unfortunately, no. I do not believe so.
So we stick here with Kyson Jalis and Johnny Hayden. Been a great match so far. The only one to go to the third period. Well, 4 seconds away, but I think we'll head there. As it'll be 5-3 in favor of Johnny Hayden heading to that third period.
And following the conclusion at whatever match ends next, we will just have one more match remaining in this opening duel.
As we thank Interior Sewing by Lisa, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Central Insure, Jurdy Collision Center, MHR Insurance, Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons, just to name a few of our great sports club sponsors making this broadcast possible. Again, third period now between Kyson Jalis and Johnny Hayden at 126 pounds. We have some other matches going on the far mat as they've kind of expanded the varsity duel to feature 2 mats. And here we have 126. 144 on the far mat is Tori Jalis and Owen Mail.
And I love this. 5-3, 3-point takedown. Pretty significant,
yeah,
too.
It'd be big for Carson Jalis, who stuffs a blast double and then just wrenches him down, able to get the takedown at the very least. So it is 6-5 in favor of Jalis on this near mat. But here, if Hayden's able to get his escape point, we're tied at 6-6. But no, blast through, and there, Jalis flips him over, gets another through. They did award an escape, so now it's 9-6. Getting swings is Jalis with 55 seconds. Don't know if he'll get a pin. Got 2 near fall points so far. 2 near fall points for Kyson Jalis, and it is 11-6 in favor of the Spirit Lake Park wrestler.
This has been a teeter-totter match.
It has. And it was basically a blast double attempt by Hayden, and Jalis just kind of said no and pushes him back onto his back. So now 11-6 in favor of Jalis, trying to flip him over, but could be doing it in a very dangerous position. Doesn't quite have him past the point of points. I think he's got 2 near fall out of this. See when they award it, he's got to release the hands. He does. So 2 more near fall, 13-6. Hank, you jinxed it. Blood time on the far mat. 13-6 in favor of Jalis. 4 seconds to work with. And time will run out, but 13-6, your final. Kyson Jalis comes from behind and wins that one. That's not quite a major decision, so it'll be 59-9, your score in favor of Humboldt over Spirit Lake Park.
On the varsity mat at 126, Kyson Jalis.
So now we'll have our final match right here in front of us. It'll be Keegan Vandehoof taking on Jackson Kirchhoff.
Our final match of the duel over on the varsity mat at 150 for Spirit Lake, Keegan Vandehoof, and for Humboldt, Jackson Kirchhoff.
Over on the far mat, I believe it is a 5-0 advantage for the Humboldt wrestler Owen Mail. Over on this mat, not much going on yet. Just kind of feeling each other out. A single attempt, actually may have been just kind of an interception by Kirchhoff, as Vandehoof tried to go in for a takedown. Now Vandehoof trying to get his escape does. Now it's 3-1 in favor of Kirchhoff. Far mat, second period underway, and it is Mail on top of Tori Jalis, 5-0.
And after the conclusion of whatever match ends next, we'll be sure to move over.
Yes. See how quick you can change the scoreboard if needed. Another takedown attempt, but may have turned into a fireman's carry for Kirchhoff, so Vandehoof just kind of has to let it go and gives up the 3-point takedown. Now Kirchhoff trying to turn him, maybe get some extra points out of it. And blood time. Blood time on this near mat on Vandehoof, so he will probably heading for a nose plug, it looks like. Over on the far mat, looks like Owen Mail getting some swings against Jalis. See if he can settle the shoulder down. He's real close to getting that stuck. Can't quite get it, though. Currently 5-0 on that mat. 1:06 to go, second period. Tori Jalis trying to fight against the pin on the far side. He does give it up in 3 minutes and 1 second. 3 minutes and 1 second, the pin time for Owen Mayle. 65-9. The score now in favor of Humboldt. And now we'll head just to this near side mat for our final one at 150. I think we kept up with that okay, Hank?
Yeah, I'd say so. And a reminder, Hall of Fame ceremony coming up right after this. I've heard word that this is the first ever in Spencer Wrestling.
Okay.
And there will be 3 inductees. Stick around to find out who we have coming up in just a little bit. We'll be filming that as well.
Yeah,
no play-by-play for that, though.
Yeah, we won't have the play-by-play, but we'll keep the mics on maybe just
Yeah.
so you can hear the ambient noise.
6-1.
Yep, 6-2 actually. They decide to stand them up. So make it 9-2 after Kirchhoff gets another takedown. Kirchhoff just decided to let Vanderhoff stand up on that next go. 31 seconds left in this first period. Kirchhoff trying to do something with that left arm. Trying to bar it, see if he can work his way through it. Kind of trying to just muscle him over, roll him up over, and has him stacked up and really in a tough position. If he can scoop the head, he tries to scoop the head there with the legs. And now kind of trying to go cross body here. Can't quite do it, but gets 4 near fall. So quickly 13-2 in favor of Kirchhoff. And that'll be the end of the first period. As we thank Service Master by Rice, Spencer Physical Therapy, Timeless Consignments, the Pizza Ranch, West O, Lakes Auto Sport, and Okoboji Physical Therapy. Some of our great sponsors here for Spirit Lake Park Wrestling on Explore Live Video. And there's a takedown, or a reversal, excuse me. A reversal to make it 15-2. As it was Vanderhoff starting on top. But a quick reversal by Kirchhoff. Now any near fall situation would end this one, as he only needs 2 more to lock that up.
Also, if they let him up for an escape and getting a 3-point takedown, that would do it as well.
Well, now he's going to get his swings here. As there you go. He keeps his 1 foot in bounds. And Humboldt fans know it's the case. Trying to just kind of wrap it up with a full pin. And they just award the 4 points as they actually went to the other mat. That's automatic out. So 19-2, the tech fall in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. So that is a final of 70-9. Humboldt, high-powered wrestling team, getting the win over Spirit Lake Park, 70-9. Hank, should we take a quick break and then wrap up this one before the Hall of Fame stuff?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
All right, we'll be back with more live video, or live wrestling, I should say, on Explore Live Video, powered by Premier Communications.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance
And we are back here as we are starting the Hall of Fame recognition, so we'll step aside and have the microphones going for the Spencer Wrestling Hall of Fame recognition.
Is to honor coaches and wrestlers who have embodied the spirit of Spencer Wrestling throughout the years. Success through accomplishments on the mat, community involvement, and good moral character are a few of the criteria used to choose our inductees. This year we have the honor of inducting 3 individuals with their personal sacrifices made in their pursuit of success, wearing the purple and gold. Dave Schaefer is our first inductee. Dave began his wrestling career at Ames High School under the coaching of Jack Mendenhall. He continued his coaching or his wrestling competition under Al Baxter at Buena Vista College. Dave became the Spencer boys head wrestling coach in 1994 and served in that capacity until 2015. During those years, Dave amassed quite a stat sheet. Please bear with me. His coaching record here at Spencer High School, 329 and 160. Overall, he had 357 career coaching wins. He had a Lakes Conference dual meet record of 138 and 21. 10 times he was elected Northwest Iowa District Coach of the Year. 11-time Lakes Conference dual team championships and 11 times Lakes Conference tournament team championships. 35 invitational tournament team championships to go along with 26 runner-up finishes and 39 third-place finishes. Dave coached 109 state qualifiers, and 39 of that 109 reached the medal stand on Saturday night. He coached 73 individual conference champions. He coached 168 individual all-conference first and second team members. He coached 24 athletes who won 100-plus career victories. 15 of his former high school athletes went on to be national qualifiers at the collegiate level. In 2018, he was inducted into the Iowa High School Athletic Association Wrestling Hall of Fame, and 2 years later, in 2020, he was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame. Dave still lives here in Spencer with his wife Laura. He is the proud father of 2 former Tiger wrestlers, Tyler and Tanner, who live in Mason City and Plymouth, Minnesota, respectively. Dave continues to mentor and coach Spencer students by teaching 8th grade American history at Spencer Middle School and by volunteering his time in coaching wrestling at all levels of the Spencer program. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome as our first inductee to our Hall of Fame, which will forever bear his name, our first inductee 2025, Coach Dave Schaefer, into the Dave Schaefer Wrestling Hall of Fame. Our second inductee for 2025 is a young lady, Olivia Huckfeld. Would you please come down? Olivia participated in the Spencer Youth Wrestling Club from preschool through 8th grade. Olivia competed in high school from 2020 to 2024. Upon entering the high school competition, she put her foot on the gas and never let off. Her list of accomplishments are very impressive as well. In her high school career, her record was 121-1, with 121 pins. She represented Team Iowa and was in Tennessee and was an All-American, and that was against boys from all over the United States. She is the first Tiger wrestler to get 100 wins with 100 pins. She is a 4-time state place winner and a 3-time state champion. She was runner-up as a freshman and a state champion sophomore, junior, and senior year. She is currently attending the University of Sioux Falls for exercise science, where she is involved in wrestling and plans to be involved in softball as well. Everyone knows that during Olivia's time in Spencer, her family were her biggest fans. From her freshman year, you could hear her Grandpa Jeff ringing the cowbell for every home run that she hit on the softball field. That tradition migrated to the gym Olivia's junior year, and a win and pin celebrated would not be complete without the ringing of Jeff's cowbell. Since we are celebrating our history and tradition tonight, Jeff has asked if he would be able to ring Olivia off the mat one final time here at the field house. Ladies and gentlemen, our inductee 2025 to the Dave Schaefer Hall of Fame, Olivia Huckfeld. Our third inductee for 2025, Mr. Bob Coney. Would you please come forward? Bob was introduced to the sport of wrestling at an early age at the Spencer YMCA. He competed for Spencer High School from 1990 to 1994. During his time as a Tiger, Bob put together a career of very impressive stats as well. Please bear with me. For his 4 years as a Tiger, his record 125-14. He was a 4-time state place winner, placing 5th as a freshman at 103, runner-up at 119 as a sophomore, 4th at 140 as a junior, and as a senior at 140, he won his state championship. He was a 3-time district champion for his sophomore, junior, and senior year, 2-time state champion freestyle wrestler as well. Top 50 college wrestling prospect his senior year, he was selected to the State of Iowa Dream Team Classic, where the wrestlers from Iowa faced wrestlers from all over the United States. A highlight of that classic, he defeated the #1 rated wrestler in the country at 140 pounds. He was granted a wrestling scholarship to attend the University of Northern Iowa. He was a 4-time letter winner for the Panthers and captain of that team his junior and senior year. Bob currently resides in Lakewood, Colorado with his wife, Bethany, and his 2 daughters, Shay and Parker. He currently serves as the vice president of a Fortune 500 company. Ladies and gentlemen, our third inductee into the 2025 class for the Dave Schaefer Hall of Fame, Bob Coney.
All right, that was a lot of fun, Hank, for the Spencer Dave Schaefer Hall of Fame recognition ceremony. Congratulations to those 3 individuals, and What a list of accomplishments, Hank.
It is really sweet. I love that they've got to add it this year. Great inductees, and there's a lot of great wrestling tradition coming out of Spencer that's been in Spencer for a long period of time, and it's so cool to look back and highlight all those that have came through.
That is for sure. So congratulations again, and we'll get back to Spencer Wrestling in just a little bit as they're going to hit the mat here against Humboldt. And actually, that might be starting here pretty soon, but we'll recap here. Spirit Lake Park against Humboldt. Humboldt getting the win 70-9, getting wins for Spirit Lake at 106 was Tyson DeWall, a pin in 327. And then a decision victory for Kyson Jalis at 126. He won 13-6 over Johnny Hayden. So otherwise, 70-9 for the Class 2A number 7 team in Humboldt. They pick up the win over Spirit Lake Park to start off our triangular. Stay tuned on Explore Live Video. We will keep the camera rolling, but we'll step aside from the play-by-play as Spirit Lake Park will be in the nightcap. But we have Spencer and Humboldt taking the mat now, and then it'll be Spencer and Spirit Lake Park coming up in just a little bit. Hank, any final thoughts before we step aside?
No, all good from here.
All right, we will be back in just a little bit, so stay tuned. We'll have the cameras rolling for Spencer and Humboldt, and then Spencer and Spirit Lake Park, the nightcap.
MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
If your home or business has the misfortune of experiencing damages from fire, flood, or smoke, ServiceMaster by Rice is there to guide you from crisis to resolution. Contact the team at ServiceMaster by Rice at 712-338-4848. ServiceMaster, a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Hi, this is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist at Spencer Physical Therapy. Did you know you don't need a referral to see a physical or occupational therapist? Are you wondering if your aches and pains need our help? Call 580-5008 for an appointment or free screen. Spencer Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Timeless Consignments in downtown Spirit Lake takes the hassle out of selling your belongings from entire households to individual items. Timeless specializes in designer name brand furnishings, fine antiques, and unique home decor. Consign and shop Timeless Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials and events, and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
First JV match over on the white mat. Wrestling for Humboldt is Carson Chambers. For the Tigers, Angelo Rasmussen. Winning by fall, the JV net for Humboldt, Carson Chambers. On the JV mat now for Humboldt, Hayden Beavers. For the Tigers, Matthew Richardson. Winning by fall on the JV net for Spencer, Matthew Richardson. Up on the JV mat now for Humboldt is Adrian Foster. For the Tigers, Matt Burton. decision at 165 for Humboldt, Trey Al-Hamid. Weight class 175 on the varsity mat for Humboldt, Landon Halverson. For the Tigers, Kate Freeman. On the JV mat, wrestling for Humboldt, Caleb Nisan. For the Tigers, Noah Bullhart. Winning by technical fall at 175 for Humboldt, Landon Halverson. Weight class 190 on the varsity mat for Humboldt, Brody Hendricks. And for Spencer, Teddy Otani. Winner on the JV mat for Spencer Noah Fullhart. Weight class 215, Humboldt, Keel Donaghy, Spencer Talon Lorenzen. Please report to mat number 2. 215 on mat number 2. Wrestling on mat number 2, 215 varsity match for Humboldt, Kale Donaghy, or Spencer Talon Lorenzen. Weight class 285, Aiden Fiengo for Humboldt, Jake Schiffer for Spencer. Stand ready. First available mat, 285. First available mat. Winner by fall at 190 for Humboldt, Brody Hendricks. .285 on the varsity mat, wrestling for Humboldt, Aiden Piengo. For the Tigers, Jake Schiffer. Weight class 106, stand ready. Carson Ireland for Humboldt, Caden Gress for Spencer. First available mat, stand ready. at 285 for the Tigers, Jake Schipper. Weight class 106 on the north mat for Humboldt, Carson, Ireland. For the Tigers, Caden Gress. 113-pounder for Humboldt, Sam Knight, and 120-pounder Henry Kramer. Stand ready. Please report to the table. On mat number 2, with a major decision for the Tigers, Talon Lorenzen. Spencer is open at 113, so winning by forfeit for the Wildcats, Sam Knight. Winner by fall on the varsity mat at 106 for the Tigers, Caden Gress. Spencer is also open at 120, so winning with a forfeit for Humboldt, Henry Kramer. So weight class 126 on the purple mat at the north end for Humboldt, Johnny Hayden, and for the Tigers, Easton Beeler. the Tigers, Dylan McConnell. Winner by fall at 132 for Wildcats, Tyler Service. Weight class 138, wrestling for Humboldt, Owen Male, and for the Tigers, Paxton Lang. Weight class 144, stand ready, first available match. Weight class 144, first available match. And winning by fall, 138 for Humboldt, Owen Mayo. Weight class 144 on the south mat, wrestling for Humboldt, Tyson Clarkin. For the Tigers, Jerome Hollingsworth. Weight class 150, stand ready. First available mat, weight class 150, first available mat. Weight class 132. 126, winning by technical fall for the Tigers, Easton Beeler. Weight class 150 on the north mat, wrestling for Humboldt, Jackson Kirchhoff for the Tigers, Wyatt Hines. Wrestlers stand ready. First available mat. 157, stand ready. Winner at 138 by technical fall for Humboldt, Tice Clarkin. Our final match of the duel on the south mat at 157. For Humboldt, Braden Downs. For the Tigers, Levi Johnson. Winner by decision at 150 for the Tigers, Wyatt Hine. Winner by fall at 157 for the Tigers, Levi Johnson.
And the final score of the Humboldt and Spencer duel, 43-30 in favor of Humboldt. So I'll mark that real quick. And they will kind of clear the mats of the Humboldt wrestlers and allow the Humboldt fans to exit. And then we will have our nightcap. It'll be Spirit Lake Park taking on Spencer. So we will, I believe, we head into thanking one of our many Diamond sponsors, as our pregame show for this duel is thanks to Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Lakes Autosport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Autosport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy, 8404, and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
And back here as we get set for our nightcap. Not sure how much time they're going to take between duels here. Doesn't look like the Spirit Lake Park wrestlers kind of right in front of us here. So we're getting set for the nightcap between Spencer and Spirit Lake Park. Hank, you kind of kept some notes for that Humboldt and Spencer matchup. It was kind of decided early score-wise, 43-30, but Spencer hung with the Wildcats.
Yeah, they did. I figured we'd go through some of those wins on the Spencer side real quick.
Yeah.
Caden Gress ended up getting a pinfall victory over Carson Ireland at the 106-pound weight class. Getting a tech fall victory at the 126-pound weight class, Easton Beeler went over Johnny Hayden. 11-7 in a really good matchup. Wyatt Hine ended up getting a victory over Jackson Kirchhoff. That might have been one of the better matches of the 19-2 over Cale Donahue, and also a pinfall victory for Jake Shipper over Aiden Fiango. Again, 43-30 the final in favor of Humboldt. And we do have one more duel remaining tonight. As you say, the nightcap between Spencer and Spirit Lake Park.
Yeah, we'll see how much time they wait here. They've been kind of really boogieing through these so far tonight, going 2 mats deep. We estimated it was going to be 8 o'clock, so we might take a break here as we get closer because they don't seem too eager to get out on the mat, but we wanted at least to get on here and give an update.
Yeah, I do think they'll probably take the time to clean the mats up and let the guys stretch out as well.
So we'll update this one, but kind of tell you what's happened so far. First duel of the night, Spirit Lake Park did fall to number 7 Humboldt 70-9. Getting wins for Spirit Lake Park were Tyson DeWall at 106 by pin, and then a decision at 144 for Torrey Jalis as he picked up the win in that matchup. So that was a really fun, or excuse me, Kyson Jalis got the win there. Kyson Jalis at 126 got the win at 126, 13-6. Kind of when they went back and forth between mats, my score sheet got a little messed up there. But we will stick around here. Humboldt gets both their wins tonight, so it'll either be a Spirit Lake Park or Spencer salvaging a 1-1 dual record here tonight. Might step aside, thank some of our sponsors, but then stick tuned. We will have Spirit Lake and Spencer Lakes Conference Wrestling coming up on Explore Live Video, powered by Premier Communications.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here.
High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we provide
powering communities, improving lives at your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians!
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub night.
And we are back here as we are just about ready to get started. They've cleared the mats. They got Thunderstruck playing to get everyone ready.
Oh, yeah.
And we are set for Lakes Conference Wrestling between Spirit Lake Park and Spencer. My guess is
175. I think.
175 to kind of keep this trend that they have. So I'd expect Silas Boone out there for Spirit Lake Park taking on Cade Freeman of Spencer. We'll do our best. If they do cut to 2 mats, we'll try to pan the camera to kind of get both mats in the best we can. That must be a new trend.
And if you just joined us, I'm Hank Ambrose, Tim Soper. We are online on YouTube, Explore Okoboji, and ExploreOkoboji.com under the live stream section of the Sports tab. Video content powered by Premier Communications.
Indeed, 175, the starting duel here.
175 on the mat for the Indians,
Silas Boone against Cade Freeman.
Here we go.
They tie up in the middle. Spirit Lake Park in the red and black singlets. Spencer in their purple singlets. And so both wrestlers fighting for hand possession in the middle of the mat. So far, Freeman doing a little better job of holding center, but now Boone putting in, and now a double leg trip up. Good job by Freeman to complete it. Now going to work, trying to kind of under, I don't know what you call that move, Hank, where you try to just wrench it over with your head.
But now it turned almost.
It turned into a half, and now trying to roll Boone over onto his back, but Boone able to get back.
A stretch half Nelson?
Yeah, that's good work. Yeah, stretch half. I knew there was a name for it, but
I don't know.
I haven't seen it too often in person, but he's going for it again.
Doesn't look like it feels too good. No way.
A lot of wrestling moves don't.
That's true.
I know my mom might be watching, and she didn't let me do wrestling because I wasn't flexible enough. But here we have almost a pin for Freeman. Only gets the 2 near fall points, but doesn't get them just yet. Now he'll get awarded them, so it's 5-0 in favor of Cade Freeman. 5-1 as he lets Boone stand up. So 5-1 the score, and our clock went away here on the scoreboard.
Oh.
So we'll see. I think we still have track wrestling going, so they kind of have the clock going on the computer. But Pratt got about 45 seconds left of this would be nothing yet, so 5-1. Freeman, they got it back, so 41 seconds. Clock not running, though. So see what they can do here. Oh, now they have the hand timer going, so no points awarded yet, but there's Boone making his counter, so it should be 4-1, or 4-3, in favor of Silas Boone. 4-3 the score. I think our scoreboard's frozen here next to us, Hank. 4-3 the score. There we go. Now I got to reset the clock. 2 minutes left in the second period. We're good to go.
The old school way was brought out tonight.
Well, he had basically 2 hands. Eventually, you probably run out of fingers if you're trying to do that too much, but 4-3 the score in favor of Silas Boone at 175. Did a good job getting that escape point. Actually, wait, it should be.
I was thinking he got to 5.
Yeah, 5-4 in favor of Freeman. I forgot about those near fall points. I'm sure Spencer coaches will argue here in a little bit if it becomes a factor.
I'll just keep it 4-3 as of right now on our board.
We'll go off what the scoreboard says as well, but there could be 2 points coming for Freeman in a correction. Right now, Freeman on top to start the period.
Trying to wrench again, working that outside. I notice these wrestlers, when they get in top positioning, they've been staying pretty high to the shoulders.
Yeah, both duels so far that we've seen, that's kind of the same thing. Now, 1 bar in, trying to work him around, trying to walk it over.
Circling the head.
Boone doing a good job kind of keeping tight to his body, curling up. If you have that knee high, you can't really get turned unless he just muscles you over like that. Now he tries to roll through, but Boone in a lot of trouble here.
1 minute to ride.
If Freeman can kind of walk this around and get better hip position, he might be able to really sit down on this. There he does. So the points no matter. Freeman gets the fall in 3 minutes and 10 seconds for Spencer. Now we head to 190, which I believe will be an open contest for Temi Otani.
Spirit Lake is open at 190, winning by forfeit for the Tigers, Temi Otani.
And that is the case, so we are at 12-0 in favor of Spencer, heading to 2:15.
Thinking Talon Lorenzen and Wyatt Whitrock?
That's what it looks like.
On the mat for Spirit Lake, Wyatt Whitrock. For the Tigers, Talon Lorenzen.
In Talon's last matchup, he defeated Cale Donahue 13-2 in a major victory.
Right off the whistle, Whitrock in on a single. Gonna have to hold on to it though, as Lorenzen did a good job sprawling, trying to get his own takedown. Now maybe trying to flip it over. He actually ends up in position here, gets the takedown as he's in control. Now crossface trying to work him over. Whitrock does a good job just rolling through to prevent the back points, but they do give it, wow, I didn't even see the swipes by the official, but 4 awarded for Lorenzen. Quickly 7-0 in favor of Talon Lorenzen. My guess is they're just going single mat here, Hank, because they do have another official just kind of hanging out far mat. They could probably go over there if they wanted to, but for Spirit Lake Spencer, probably just stick to one mat, kind of make it the main event for the night.
You know what's interesting? Both squads, 113 and 120, are open.
I know, that could be kind of a chess match coming up for the coaches. See what they do here as they are getting swings here against Wyatt Whitrock, and Whitrock will get pinned by Lorenzen in 107. Quickly 18-0 in favor of Spencer as we head to heavyweight.
Austin Hansen and Jake Schipper, projected matchup. Jake Schipper pinned Aiden Fiango in 3:13 in his first matchup just a duel ago. Aiden Fiango pinned Austin Hansen in the first duel.
So we'll see what happens here. Both wrestlers fighting for head position. Quickly a dump down for Schipper and trying to lock in a cradle type. Gives it up. Does get the 3 though. Hansen doing what he can to kind of ball up and not give Schipper anything to work with. And now he hooks that heel, trying to drive that half over and spin him over. Got it tight and gets the pin. 27 seconds for Schipper. 24-0 early in this one. So now I think the chess match kind of starts here at 106. We'll have to see who gets sent where.
Caden Gress for Spencer. Tyson DeWall of Spirit Lake Park, I'm thinking.
I'm only seeing Gress out there, though, right now. Okay.
Well, hang on. Or is this? No, this is DeWall.
106 on the varsity mat wrestling for the Indians. Tyson DeWall.
Yep, DeWall and Gress.
Caden Gress.
DeWall immediately in on an ankle. Gress doing what he can to fight that off. And DeWall will cover for the 3.
Took his time to get to the mat, but as soon as he was on there, he got straight to work.
Spent longer walking to the mat than going for the takedown.
Definitely.
3-0 DeWall early on. Now he's working a 2-on-1, trying for that wrist control. Now kind of ducks that head down with a half. Won't be able to flip him over, but I think he was just trying to kind of bundle him up there. Couldn't quite do it. Gress trying to stand up, and DeWall will let him. 3-1. So DeWall up 3-1 against Caden Gress. DeWall, a sophomore, Caden Gress, a freshman.
Tyson DeWall pinned Carson Ireland.
Now Gress on his back, just a whip down by Tyson DeWall. Gets 3 back points. So on top of the takedown, makes it 9-1. Has got the position, back heel trip, whipped him down. Let's take a 9-1 lead. Now he may have locked in a cradle. That was a nice little bait and switch there. Thought he was going to let him stand up, but
stacked
just
high.
Yeah, got him on a cradle as he was tripoding up. Don't know if he has the freedom to get that last shoulder down the near side one. Kind of looking at the official saying, what more do you want, sir? I'll do it for you. Well, at least get the 4 points, I guess. And he's got 16 seconds left. Maybe he might try to just secure this pin since he's got such a nice cradle locked in. Now he'll just kind of walk, but he can't. And a pin in 158 for Tyson DeWall. Cuts the lead to 24-6. And here we go. We got a new wrestler out there for Spirit Lake Park. Might have a new name we'll be introducing, and maybe that's why we were so short on JV matches. Might move some of those guys up to take some forfeits here in the lighter weights.
Spencer doesn't have anyone to show.
Ethan Bennett getting the win there.
Both teams are open at 120.
Both teams open at 120.
Okay, so 24-12. We'll scratch 120. And we head to 126.
Close to them. They're trailing right now by 12. 2 pins to tie it back up. We go straight into 126. Easton Beeler of Spencer and Kyson Jalis of Spirit Lake Park. Kyson Jalis took his first matchup 13-6 over Johnny Hayden. Easton Beeler got a tech fall over Johnny Hayden. This is going to be a good matchup here.
Yeah, both wrestlers looking for a 2-0 night. Beeler in on a single leg. Jalis trying to fight against it. Trying for his own single. Now he kind of got...
Look at this pretzel.
I know. He's trying to slip through the bottom here. And he's got a very nice position out of this.
Beeler's reaching back. They say not to do that, but these guys are flexible.
Still got the leg. If Jalis can get his leg back, he got the 3. There's the 3. Now he's just trying to wheelbarrow him over, and he'll cover for 3. I think Jalis got in a couple of those positions the first time we saw him, and you know, some of those wrestlers, you said look at the pretzel, they kind of like those positions, I think.
It's about being comfortable and making your opponent uncomfortable.
You know, if you're okay rolling around and don't feel like you're in danger, could really benefit you in those situations.
3-0, 110 to go in period number 1. This might be one of the best matches of the night.
Jalis up 3-0 and covers on top as Beeler trying to stand up and now has a hook of a leg. He might try to circle this around and see if he can get a 2 out of it. He does have Jalis onto his backside and gets the 2. So 3-2 in favor of Jalis. As Beeler gets the reversal.
Drives him to his hip.
Now Jalis gets a hold of a leg. May try to return the favor here.
Arrow and arrow.
Beeler using his length there to get the arm off of his leg. Circles back around to cover, trailing 3-2. That's another thing with the new scoring system. Probably changes some strategy there because now reversal isn't as valuable as it used to be.
That's true. Jalis' headgear is down, covering his eyes. I think they'll take it to the end. No, they won't.
Oh, they scooted out of bounds.
Out of bounds? Okay.
That can't be comfortable either.
No.
So he'll fix the headgear. Got 6 seconds left.
These guys are dangerous. I'd say Beeler is going to just try to hang tight.
There's a stand-up attempt by Jalis, but Beeler just hooks the arm down, gets a 2-on-1 locked in, and we'll ride it out. So 3-2 the score in favor of Kyson Jalis. Go ahead.
Beeler leaves the period with momentum, and he ended up deferring there, so Jalis goes bottom.
Well, thank you, United Community Bank, Consumers Lumber Company, Northwest Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, Spirit Lake Ivy, and State Farm Insurance bringing us this action tonight on Explore Live Video. Off the whistle, kind of the same thing, that 2-on-1 locked in by Beeler to bring Jalis right back to the mat. Beeler doing a good job flattening him out. We're at 24-12 for a dual score right now.
6 matches will follow this one, projected, unless there's any injuries or forfeits.
Now we should be wrestling the whole way through, I think. Now Jalis trying to stand up, but Beeler just kind of gets that seatbelt around the midsection with an arm. Can't do much with it. Quad pod attempt now by Jalis. Trying to stand up.
Here's that hip again, trying to drive him down. He breaks the base.
Now Jalis gets a hold of that leg, though. This is how he scored his takedown and kind of in a defensive position, but Beeler able to scoot it free. And we have 50 seconds left in this second period.
See what Beeler does on offense here on top. Right now he's
not
stuck behind the hips.
I'm going to say he hasn't done a whole lot of offense, more kind of playing defense to the defense of Jalis. Now he's trying to lock
in. He's got a whizzer on the left side.
I'm trying to lock in that bar. Chicken wing bar, whatever you want to call it. Trying to lock one in. Jalis doing a good job keeping his right arm free, though, with 19 seconds left. So it might just be a right out here for the second period. Beeler trailing Jalis, though, still 3-2, 10 seconds left. Jalis trying to stand up, see if he can peel the hands quick, get that point. He's got 4 seconds to do so, and a mat return will end those hopes. Hey, we got the buzzer going now for the end of periods. The towel guy's like, well, I'm out of a job.
Well.
3-2 your score, heading to the third period in favor of Kyson Jalis. And I think Jalis had the choice this time, and he chose down, which is a pretty good idea because now 4 point on a stand-up. So Jalis trying to fight off his belly, avoid getting turned over. Beeler trying to scoop him over, though. This is at 126 pounds, and he just kind of cuts him loose. So it is 4-2, and they're going to say timeout just so Jalis can get the headgear out of his eyes.
Yeah, he's been having an issue all match long with his headgear.
So 4-2 in favor of Kyson Jalis. The only takedown in favor of Jalis was eventually reversed by Beeler. They kind of stayed in that position for about a period and a half afterward. So hand fighting for wrist control in the middle. Beeler trying to work a 2-on-1 there on the left arm of Jalis. 1:16 to go. Jalis sprawls on that attempt and now kind of tries to hook around the body. Has the front head locked in. Beeler reaching for the leg. Jalis trying to circle around. Beeler does get a hold of the knee. Jalis trying to circle around, trying to get his takedown, and they will scoot out of bounds. Good defense by Jalis. Almost turned into offense on Jalis for Spirit Lake Park, leading 4-2. Back to center, off the whistle. Beeler trying to work that 2-on-1 again. Jalis been very good on defense so far on takedown attempts for Beeler. Back to a collar and elbow tie. They're forehead to forehead, trying to fight for that wrist control on that last arm. 32 seconds left. Beeler's probably going to be going for a move here. Got a hold of the leg. Jalis trying to fight through it. Trying to sprawl out, trying to break the grip, and they scoot out of bounds. 21 seconds. Good defense by Jalis. What could be a big tipping point of momentum score-wise. 20 seconds. 4-2 Jalis in this one. Both wrestlers fighting for shoulder and underhook. Tried by Beeler. Might try for a big move here. Trying to step through on an ankle trip. 6 seconds. Jalis can kind of run away now. He not in any risk of stalling. Sprawls out, and he's going to win this one 4-2. No points on that last sprawl. So 4-2. Kyson Jalis gets the win by decision to the night. As we head now to 132, expecting Justin Baumgarn taking on Dylan Bacam.
Bacam, a sophomore. Baumgarn, I believe, a junior, from what I got earlier.
So Bacam and Baumgarn looking for position. Bacam on a little shot, but nicely fought off by Baumgarn.
Both of these wrestlers were pinned by Kyler Sirks from earlier out of Humboldt at the 132-pound weight class. It's 24-15. According to the dual score, we're 30 seconds into this bout here.
Bacam in on a single leg. Baumgarn trying to fight off it. Now has him up on one leg. Baumgarn hopping around, trying to fight off the trip. Doesn't quite give up the three. There he does. 3-point takedown for Bacam. Now trying to work in one of the wings there on the right side. Trying to scoop in the left one and walk it around. Baumgarn doing a good job switching his hips to fight it off, but Bacam, heavy hip pressure, but rolled through nicely by Baumgarn for a second. If he can kind of get his wits about him, he might be able to roll through it. Only gives up 3 near fall, doesn't give up the pin. Bacam hasn't released it just yet, so still not awarding the points for that near fall. Now he scoops the head, dumps him over, and this is really tough for Baumgarn. Bacam just kind of stuck with that double underhook and got the pin in 1 minute and 24 seconds.
Makes it 30-15.
30-15, as Hank said, after 132, so 5 weights left. Still anyone's duel.
Both of these, well, rather, Tice Clarkin pinned Bowden Barnhart in their first series, and then Tice Clarkin got the tech fall over Paxton Lang. Both at 138.
And Spirit Lake Park, if you're tuning in the red and black singlet, Spencer in the purple singlet, and that is Bowden Barnhart getting the takedown. And he feels confident, so he'll let him up, so it's 3-1. Going to keep Hank busy on the score buttons over there. Barnhart looking for head pressure again. Goes single leg. Will step over, cover, 6-1. Now the score, and we'll cut them all away, so 6-2. 6-2 the score in favor of Bowden Barnhart. Gets a hold of the knee again, quick knee tap. And now it's 9-2. And may try to hold him here as they scoot out of bounds. 9-2 in favor of Bowden Barnhart.
And hey, he kept both feet in.
He did.
He didn't even need to do that. Just one was all that was needed.
So 1:07 to go, first period. Barnhart will cover. Let's see maybe what position he can get right off the whistle. Trying to work a 2-on-1 on the left side. Maybe trying to lock a cradle in now. I think he's got that cradle. It's more of a body cradle, though, not a head cradle. Yep, lock hands. Got to make sure you're on top of the shoulder if you're trying to lock in that cradle.
4 matches still to come tonight. We get started this duel at 175.
So 9-3 the score.
Torrey Jalis and Jerome Hollingsworth on deck.
Off the whistle. Trying to pin that arm behind the back. See what he can do here. 40 seconds left first period, up 9-3. Barnhart trying to work it into a wing. See if we can walk it over. Flip him over. He's got that pretty deep. Good headstand, though. Attempt by Lang, but Barnhart gets the pin in 1 minute and 43 seconds.
Winner by fall for Spirit Lake at 138.
30-21, the dual score.
This is close. We moved to 144.
Should be Torrey Jalis taking on
Hollingsworth, I think.
Yeah, Jerome Hollingsworth.
And then 150 should be.
No, we're going to be open here, so Hollingsworth getting a pin.
It's going to be open at 144. Winning by forfeit for Spencer Jerome Hollingsworth.
So
makes it 36-21 dual score. So we will move to 157. Is that right?
Yep, Coach Mao moving. So King and Vanderhoof and Wyatt Hine for Spencer. Or excuse me, Kirchhoff got the win over Vanderhoof by tech fall.
That's right. Now we're situated.
Yep, so back center, it's 1-0 in favor of Vanderhoof. Back center, it's 1-0 in favor of Vanderhoof. a win here. Round getting the takedown. Does have a 2-on-1 position on one arm and will cut Vanderhoof away. 6-3 your score.
35 to go in period 1.
Vanderhoof still being aggressive. Advantage here, and then gets another takedown. 12-3 your score. Or 9-3, excuse me. And now has a half in, trying to get him turned over. Doesn't quite do it, so 9-3 still turned over. Doesn't quite do it, so 9-3 still the score. 12 seconds left in this first period. Vanderhoof trying to peel the hands, and they'll scoot out of bounds. 5 seconds left in the first period. Hying will cover. Vanderhoof trying to stand up, but gets returned to the mat. And that'll be the end of the first period. The score 9-3 in favor of Hying of Spencer. As we want to thank Bank Midwest. Both wrestlers starting on their feet for the second period. As Wyatt Hying leading 9-3. Fake up top, trying to go down low. Vanderhoof. Hying does a good job stepping away from it. Hying does have a little bit of a height advantage, so that has been able to assist him in that first period. Now he gets a hold of the knee, trying to lift it, trying to circle now, and Vanderhoof has to give it up, so it is now 12-3 in favor of Wyatt Hying. Now trying to turn him over, but Vanderhoof doing a good job staying off his back, and he'll get cut loose for one. 12. Can't quite. Now he's getting some swings, actually. He's not going to pin him from this position, but gets 3 near fall points. One more would have ended it, but it is 18-4 now the score. Now trying to turn him.
It's close because we're so close out of bounds. 35 to ride in period 2.
18-4 your score in favor of Hying, and they'll scoot out of bounds. So Wyatt Hying leading Keegan Vanderhoof 18-4. Needs really just any more scoring. Does cut him loose, so 18-5. Takedown here for Hying would end it, though. Vanderhoof trying to go on offense, though, knowing he's got a lot of work to do.
He'll have to take him straight to his back if he's looking for 6 here.
Now, rip through. Hying trying to score it, and they'll scoot out of bounds. No points yet. 6 seconds left, second period. Back center. Off the whistle, 6 seconds left. Hying trying to rip him through, and does. Gets the tech fall, 21-5.
Way by technical fall at 150 for the Tigers, Wyatt Hying.
That was right at the buzzer, so we'll say tech fall in 4 minutes.
41-21.
And that all but decides the duel. 2 weights left. 41-21. Spencer, too big a lead to come back from. And at 157, we have Levi Johnson for Spencer and Nick Frangenberg for Spirit Lake Park.
I'm thinking this is going to be one of the better matches of the night, too. Frangenberg got a tech fall over Braden Downs of Humboldt. Levi Johnson got a pin over Braden Downs of Humboldt.
Actually, Braden Downs got the tech fall in that first.
Is that right?
First duel, yep.
Well, I apologize.
Right away, Johnson trying to get in on a takedown, gets it. We'll let him up. So 3-1 the score in favor of Johnson. Frangenberg a junior, Johnson a senior. Johnson trying to underhook here, and he could have sent him into the cheerleaders, but did a good job not doing so. Right off the whistle, ankle pick. See what he can do with this. Trying to stand Frangenberg up. Now shelves it, gets him down for 3. 6-1 the score in favor of Johnson. And we might have blood time here. And we will thank some of our great sponsors, McKean's Pub and Grill, Dr. Craig Newell Orthodontics, Okoboji View and Pub 19, interior sewing by Lisa, Lakes Regional Healthcare, and the Spirit Lake Community School District. As we have wrestling tonight, Spirit Lake Park taking on Spencer. First duel went into as Humboldt over Spencer 43-30.
Be sure to check out the Coaches Show on KUOO Saturday morning at 8:15, hosted by Scott Nolte. He'll bring on area coaches talking winter sports from the past week, and every now and again he'll bring on some athletes. It's a great program, 8:15 a.m. on Campus Radio KUOO.
Optional start for Johnson. So he does let Frangenberg stand up, 6-2 your score. Johnson looking for more points here. Frangenberg looking for his first offense in this one. And that was a good job by Johnson, just kind of baiting Frangenberg in, swinging his arms through, getting a 9-2 lead now. 9-2 the score. Now trying to flip him over. He's getting swings. Frangenberg trying to fight off his back. Johnson, though, trying to go chest to chest. Now has very good position. Just literally trying to chest his arm down. And Frangenberg doing a good job rolling through. And will give up the 4 near fall points and gets the 1-point stand up. So 13-3 the score. Johnson just lifting Frangenberg off the mat, swings him through all the way to his back, and gets the pin. 50 seconds on the pin for Levi Johnson.
157 for the Tigers, Levi Johnson.
47-21 the score now in favor of Spencer. Roth taking on Stephen Money, a battle of seniors.
Final match of the duel tonight, wrestling at 165 for Spirit Lake, Stephen Money. For the Tigers.
And quickly an unsportsmanlike called on Stephen Money. I think grabbing the headgear, I think, was kind of the call there. So 1-0 in favor of Cohen Roth. As this Lakes Conference duel, its final matchup at 165. Both wrestlers fighting for that position. Roth did a good job getting a hold of the ankle and puts Money right to his back off the ankle pick. So he has a 4-0 lead and looking to stick Money here to end the duel. Has a good hook on the front headlock.
Sat him down.
Yeah, did a good job really sitting into this. Money trying to fight from this position and will not be able to. 49 seconds the pin for Cohen Roth. 53-21 the final in this one as Spencer picks up the win over Spirit Lake Park. We will step aside. We'll thank our post-game sponsor, the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake, and we'll wrap up this triangular tonight. That saw Spirit Lake drop a couple to some tough teams. They lost to Humboldt 70-9 and then lost to Spencer 53-21. Post-game show thanks to the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Back in a little bit to the Spencer Fieldhouse on Explore Live Video powered by Premier Communications.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
And we are back to the Spencer Fieldhouse. Not sure if we'll catch Coach Mao or not. He may have ducked in the locker room before he can make eye contact with him, but we'll be sure to catch up with him, at the very least for the coaches show, as Hank said, on Saturday. But fun night tonight here at Spencer Fieldhouse, fun triangular. Spirit Lake didn't get a win dual-wise, but Spencer and Humboldt, some very tough teams.
Yeah, they really are. Humboldt came in, and they'll take both of their meets tonight, duels tonight, 70-9. Humboldt over Spirit Lake Park, and then we saw Humboldt get 43-30 over Spencer. That last duel just wrapped up 53-21. Spencer over Spirit Lake Park. Saw a lot of really good wrestling tonight. We're getting towards the tail end of the season where the wrestling needs to pick up to head to Wells Fargo.
That is for sure. So we'll recap the first one. Number 7 Humboldt got the win over Spirit Lake Park 70-9. Getting wins for Spirit Lake Park was Tyson DeWall by pin at 106, and the decision win for Kyson Jalis at 126. In the nightcap, it was Spirit Lake Park falling to Spencer 53-21. Getting wins were Tyson DeWall by fall. Ethan Bennett got a forfeit at 113. A decision victory for Kyson Jalis at 126. A pinfall victory for Bowden Barnhart at 143 on the pin there. Those are the wins for Spirit Lake Park this evening. Do have a handful more sponsors to thank for tonight's coverage, as we want to thank Jurdy Collision Center, MHR Insurance, Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons, Service Master by Rice, Okoboji Physical Therapy, Timeless Consignments, the Pizza Ranch, Westo, and Lakes Auto Sports. So, Hank, it was a lot of fun bringing some high school wrestling on to Explore Live Video.
It was, and thank you so much to Premier Communications for powering tonight's live stream. Be sure to watch previous live streams at exploreokoboji.com under the video stream archive section or on YouTube, Explore Okoboji.
Yeah, YouTube, when it's on there on the app, it's pretty easy to watch, especially on the phone. That's a nice way to tune in that way. And, of course, for the latest in-area sports and the latest sports schedule, make sure you head to exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab. Also want to